What is good, guys? It's your boy Darian, man, back at it again with another review. And today we got Bryson Tiller, BTA, Bryson Tiller album. Now, if you don't know, now you know. Your boy's a little big of a Bryson Tiller fan, you know what I'm saying? Trap Soul, obviously, gr- pretty damn good album, not gonna lie. You know, I'd give it a nice 8 out of 10 over there. Then he came out with True to Self, which I know is his most critically acclaimed album in terms of not being up to par with Trap Soul. Me personally, I thought it was just up to par exactly. In a different way, obviously, not the same, but I don't dislike Bryson Tiller rapping because I believe Chris Brown, I believe, hell, even The Weeknd at times is clearly not even a capable rapper in Bryson Tiller's, Bryson Tiller's rapping. Chris Brown usually does the Eminem shit, not good. The Weeknd sometimes just, he doesn't flow or he just has some sorry-ass production. Bryson Tiller, to me, on that True to Self album, had a lot of good production, and when he rapped, he did not sound cringe or garbage. And if he did, it's fine, because I just couldn't find it, you know what I'm saying? And I just really enjoyed the choruses. I really enjoyed really most of the project. It was just a really good project in terms of start to finish, just story wise and everything. And maybe it was him on his cocky bag, but it was fine by me. I thought it was really good. Yeah. And then we have Anniversary, which was just trying to be Trap Soul 2, but was way shorter and honestly way worse in terms of production, chorus, and everything. And it just completely fell flat. It was very, very, very mid. And then after that, we have the Christmas Project or the Christmas EP, whatever you want to call that shit. And yeah, that wasn't good either. But now we're here for Bryson Tiller album, and he's been doing Tiller Tuesdays on Instagram. He's been experimenting. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's stop rambling. Let's go. First track, intro to Attention, basically, and I like both of them. Attention was weird, different. Like, I don't know how to describe that production, but it was insanely different. And I genuinely don't know how to describe it. The chorus was okay, but it was really just Bryson Tiller keeping this track at flow, no matter how weird and different and not techno, but, a lot of AI influence in this track in terms of just being weird and different. But I liked it and it worked. Another track that I liked was Stay Gold. Same thing, kind of following that vibe, but doing it just right, having a nice little chorus with it, enjoyable. Peace interlude, cool, enjoyable. So I think Bryson Tiller does really well on his interludes. He actually makes it more interesting than other people when it comes to their interludes. And yeah. Ram featuring Clara Lasan. I'm so surprised he really used this sample. He didn't really add much to it, but I just really like the sample. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. To the point where I'm fine with it. And it honestly, to me, felt like it could have been even Ram interlude. Because he really didn't add anything. So I can understand people not even liking this track. But I liked it. It was pretty good. Neon Lust, another great track in terms of just bringing this weird fucking, like, again, all of his production is really weird and different. But you're also gonna see him experimenting with other sounds that I won't like. But Neon Lust worked. And yeah, Calypso, the single off the album, really good, really awesome, really juicy. It felt like a perfect track to go to the club with. Specifically, probably for a little bit of the depressed people, though, because, it is a depression club track, kind of like The Weeknd does, but more vibey and can probably hit more dance instead of depression, so it definitely can do both either way, but it was a really good track, and by all means, am I loving that one. Repeating it a lot, too. Outside, I'm pretty sure another single off the album came out way, way earlier than every other track off this album, actually. I like it. It's enjoyable. It's to the point, not too much on the chorus point, But again, he flows on it. The production is fine. Nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It can definitely be a throwaway on this album for a lot of people, and I can totally understand because it does not fit the scheme of the album whatsoever. Also with another track, to be honest with you, which I'll show you. Find My Way. I didn't like this track at first. I thought it was Post Malone, Justin Bieber garbage by Mr. Bryson Tiller himself. But, after listening to it one more time, shout out to Sean C. I'm not going to lie to you. Sean C. listened to it. I was like, holy crap. With his speakers, it sounds amazing. Maybe I just need to listen to it another time because I liked it with his listen. But with my listen, it was kind of mid. And yeah, I actually really like this track. It was really good. His voice is a little different. He has I don't know what he's trying to do with his voice. He had something to it, and it's just so good and enjoyable. And the production towards the end of the track is actually just way better than I thought at first. I thought it was not really much, but it really worked, and I think it's a really good track. F4U is another one of those rapping Tiller tracks where, I mean, I could totally get you not liking this because he really tried to rap on this one. But I was fine with it. I really like the production. I think it saves it. And it was fine. Whatever She Wants, another rapping Tiller track. Again, this one, doesn't really fit the scheme of the album, so I could get a lot of people not even liking this in terms of the scheme of the album. But I like it. It reminds me of True to Self, and I like True to Self. So, what can I say? Alright, worst tracks. Persuasion featuring Victoria Monet. Don't know what the fuck this was. It clearly didn't do anything. It felt very experimental. Victoria Monet's chorus was god-awful. I'm sorry, but it's true. It was awful. Ciao wasn't that bad. It was just way too simple. It felt very just like we could definitely get a better chorus. He flowed well. It's just Ciao. He said Ciao way too much, and the chorus felt very bland. Didn't like it. Rich Boy, Rich no, because that shit was ass, trash, garbage. Don't know what the fuck he was thinking with that one. I get it that it fits the Stay Gold and this not only are you using AI, but you basically are like a certified asshole type of scheme for this project, but not for me, man. No thank you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember it, but probably was bland in its own way, probably was experimental and not finished. Prize. Same thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably the same thing. That's usually the reasons why I put them on the worst tracks. I'll be honest with you. Waterfalls. I think it was like literally 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I'll tell you this much. Again, experimental, cool, interesting. Just not for me, because you need to have at least another minute 30 for me to be able to tell you if it's at least a good or a best track off this album. Just definitely not for me, man. Undertow. Oh yeah, these final two are the worst tracks on the album. I'll tell you that much though. Undertow, Post Malone, Justin Bieber, fucking garbage. No doubt about it. Bryson Tiller, stop. Don't do this again, please. I understand you featured, I think, Bieber in your last project. Stop. Stop where you're at. Don't do that shit ever again. No, I know you're experimenting with Tiller Tuesdays. Stop. Jesus. Assume the Position. What the flying fuck was Assume the Position? That shit was so ass, so trash, so garbage, that if I hear even just a second of that shit, I am going to fucking get pissed off. Because I don't even know what the fuck that was. That was some weird pop, disgusting Justin Bieber fucking, what's that other fucker's name? Ian Dior track, but like maybe like on like, I don't know, maybe at least 100 million times worse. Pop, fucking garbage, trash, mainstream, fucking get that shit out. Never ever do that shit again, bro. What the fuck are you doing? This is not what fucking Dr. Tiller wanted you to do, you dumb fuck. No. No. But overall, man, I thought originally, I had this at a 5. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a mid. I thought he was hitting brick walls again. But it's a 6 out of 10. It's not awful. But to me, this just reminds me, and I haven't even reviewed that project yet, but I won't review it, but it reminds me, and probably when I listen to it, it reminds me probably of A$AP Rocky's latest album, his experimental album. It's funny that I'm saying that, but I heard that from Sean C, so I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, I mean, it's not experimenting can go both ways. It can be really good, It could be really bad, or it could just be fine. Maybe don't do it again, or maybe do it again but try to make it better and take away the cuts that we clearly don't need or make them better. But overall, 6 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people are here. And I shouldn't look at Instagram comments, but saying album of the year for Bryson Tiller is a bit much.